Meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's take a look at what's going on out here across the Western Pacific today. First off, I do want to thank everybody who donates here on Patreon. I got a few new people, and specifically Ray. Thank you very much for joining the typhoons category here. That's $6 a month, helping keeping this channel running. Garmin as well. I mean, I have to mention you every single time. It donates just an incredible amount of money. Thank you very much. And everybody else here as well in the super typhoon category, upwards of $10 a month, just keeping the Westpac Weather YouTube channel going. So I always appreciate your support. Let's get into the forecast. That's what you're here for. Rainy season front still dominating back towards the north, absolutely dominating. That really is, I mean, just look at the difference between the Tsuyu front, as it's known in Japanese, compared to the easterlies down towards the south. And yeah, as far as the tropics are concerned, things are quiet. I'll get to the extended forecast in the tropics in just a second because it actually might surprise you. The rainy season front, though, being pretty stubborn and in place. In fact, through the next week or two, it doesn't look like this is going to lift too much further towards the north. Typically, by this time of year, it should be around the Tokyo area, not dominating much of Okinawa and the southern Japanese islands. You kind of need a strong storm system to kick across northeastern China to change things up, move over towards Hokkaido, to pull it towards the north, and we're just not seeing that. So at least for Okinawa, the next few days, plenty of rainfall, temperatures remaining into the high 20s and 30s. So kind of a wet, sticky, just muggy atmosphere continuing to dominate across this area. Take a look at the wider picture. Actually, I have to click here, just kick it ahead here for you. Sunday over towards Monday, yeah, there's all that rainfall, over 50 millimeters across the southern Japanese islands into Guangdong province and Gunan, and there in southeastern China, northern Taiwan. The easterlies, yeah, it does have some rainfall for the southern areas of the Philippines, but actually, due to just the way the winds are set up from the southwest and the east, it's coming straight south across Luzon, meaning that Manila and much of central Luzon actually going to remain pretty dry here throughout the weekend. Monday, the winds will start to come more southwest, but it does look like for now, at least for the weekend, I mean, not Friday, but Saturday and Sunday, pretty dry there across central Luzon. Still got the wet weather down towards the south. Those classic afternoon showers continue to remain into the forecast. I do want to show you the extended forecast, though, and this is important. So let's click over here, pull up the SpaghettiOs here for you, and give you an idea of what I'm talking about, because this is pretty important. So these are your ensemble models. If I can get on it. There we go. All right, so these are your ensemble models as we go ahead throughout the extended forecast. And now, remember, the ensemble is basically the GFS, ECMWF, these global models. They run 20, 30 different runs. They kind of average them together. This shows you what the different runs are before they're averaged together and kind of gives you confidence. So if you see a lot of these circles on top of each other, it gives you confidence that something's getting kicked off here. Right now, I don't see much of anything. And in fact, if you take a look at the CFS throughout the extended forecast, this is through the 27th of June, indicated here in the yellow is below average chances of tropical development pretty much. And it does continue to show that through the 27th. Not until July do we start to see this back into the blue there. So at least through the end of the month, we actually could have a pretty calm rest of June. That'd be interesting, right? Right now, though, we typically do see about 2 to 3 storms in the Philippine area of responsibility. Most of them do start to recurve by this point, but you need that rainy season front to lift back towards the north, and we're not quite getting that. So it's kind of interesting how everything's setting up. What I can tell you right now, rainy season fronts being stubborn, and the easterlies continue to remain calm. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know. As always, stay safe out there.